Welcome to Child-Proof versus Child-Resistant. The final video in the series, brought to you by your friends and go-to team at CFR Testing Labs. This is an overview of the testing protocol subject to CFR Title 16 Part 1700, the Poison Prevention Packaging Act of 1970. What is the difference between child-proof and child-resistant? No packaging is child-proof. Child-resistant simply means that it will take a child a significant amount of time to get into the packaging. Child-proof versus child-resistant Chapter 1. What are the steps to determine if a package is child-resistant? In order for a package to be considered child-resistant, it must be tested with children ages 42 to 51 months using the protocol detailed in 16 CFR 1700. Testing is performed to ensure that young children are unable to access potentially dangerous substances, while still allowing adults to access them. Each package is tested with at least 100 senior adults and 50 children, and a maximum of 200 children, to determine the effectiveness of the package. The packaging is given to 100 seniors. At least 90 seniors must pass the senior test, 90% pass rate. All packages are cycled to the number of doses the packages will hold. Then the test is administered to the children, starting with a panel of 50 kids, and going up to 200. Child-proof versus child-resistant Chapter 2. What is considered a pass, a continuance, and a fail? For a package to pass senior adult accessibility testing, at least 90% of the senior adults tested must be able to properly open and close the package during the first 5 minutes, and open and close the package again in the subsequent 1 minute after. For a package to pass in the first panel of 50 children, 3 or less children must be able to open the package during the first 5 minutes, before the tester demonstrates how to open the package. And 5 or fewer must be able to open the package in the full 10 minutes, after the tester demonstrates how to open the package. The senior adult accessibility test is determined a failure if the senior adults are unable to open or gain access to the contents of the package. Anything more than 10% is considered a fail. Unit packaging failure. In the case of unit packaging failure, any child who opens or gains access to the number of individual units which constitute the amount that may produce serious personal injury or serious illness, or a child who opens or gains access to more than 8 individual units, whichever number is lower, during the full 10 minutes of testing. Continued. According to the protocol, children may be tested in groups of 50, up to 200, until a package passes or fails. Depending on how many failures occur, a package may either pass, fall in the continue range, meaning an additional group of 50 children is necessary, or fail. Sequential panels use statistical modeling to reduce the number of children exposed to packaging, which also makes testing quicker and more cost-effective. If you have further questions on this video series, please reach out to your friendly CFR Testing Labs representative. With CFR Testing Labs, enjoy accelerated turnaround in 14 to 28 days, competitive stateside pricing, and free preliminary testing for all of our clients.